ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. Welcome to this segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day, where our recitation from Gaudi Gwareri continues. The recitation follows. Gaudi Gwareri Mahalla Panjava Bahu Ranga Maya Bahu Bidh Pekhi कलम कागद सियाणप लेखी महर मलूक होए देखिया खान ताते नाही मन तृपतान सो सुख मोको संत बतावो तृष्णा बूझै मन तृपतावो रहाओ अस पवन हस्त असवारी चोआ चंदन सेज सुंदर नारी नट नाटक आखारे गाया ता वह मन संतोख न पाया तखत सभा मंडन दो लीचे सगल मेवे सुंदर बागीचे आखेड़ बिरत राजन की लीला मन ना सुहेला पर पंच हीला कर कृपा संतन सच कहया सर्ब सुख यह आनंद लहया साध संग हर कीर्तन गाइयै कहो नानक वड भागी पाइया जाके हर तन सोई सुहेला प्रभ कृपा ते साध संग मेला. In this passage, the Guru is essentially telling us that he has witnessed the world and its many forms and many colors very closely. And none of this adds up, or none of this can satisfy the mind. I have witnessed the many-colored stage of the world, he says, and I've done so from many a perspective. Bahu Ranga Maya Bahu Bidh Pekhi. And with pen and paper, I have recorded my impressions. Kagad kalam, Syanap lekhi. And I have been a person of influence. I know what it means to be the ruler of a land or a chief. Mahar Malook hoye dekhya Khan. He's speaking from the perspective of people who are rulers, who are people of influence, who are tribal chiefs perhaps, and saying that ultimately, taate nahi man triptan, no matter what your status is, all of that is not going to bring you any lasting satisfaction. Bahurang, many-colored, that is the world. So here, just an aside here on the word Maya, an extremely important term in Gurbani. Often we feel mistranslated as illusion. It might be more appropriate to suggest that Maya is the cause of illusion rather than being an illusion itself. So it is the cause of illusion, but like other concepts like Naam, Shabad, Hukam, is really untranslatable into English. And we are of the opinion that it should be rendered as it appears in Gurbani. So if we stay the course and remain committed to this study that we are together engaged in, We are of the conviction that the meanings and various shades of these terms will gradually reveal themselves without the need for an English substitute. So in the first verse, we have realized that status alone does not amount to giving the mind any kind of lasting satisfaction. That really is the search, and that is the subject of this Shabad, as the Guru states in the Rahau. He says, So sukh moko sant batavo, trishna bujhe man triptavo. So here, batavo can be read as, I've asked the Sant or the Guru to tell me, or the fact that the Guru told me. This translator believes that it is more appropriate to read batavo as So sukhamoko sant batavo, as the Sant spoke to me of that rapture which quenches trishna, the craving of the mind, and renders the mind tripat, contented, slaked, quenched. That would be more appropriate, rather than for a novice to go to the enlightener and say, can you please tell me how to get to that state, where one imagines that state is something that a novice doesn't even know about. And Trishna and Tripat are two contrasting states of the mind. And in this passage, the fifth Nanak is instructing us essentially on what to really ask for, and that is Tripata. So sukhamoko sant batavo, trishna bujhe. My cravings should be put out, man tripatave, and my mind should be satisfied. So from his experience with the enlightener, with the congregation, he was told, he says, Moku Santa Batavo. He was told of a happiness that puts out this innate thirst. And so this thirst, this craving, which is called Trishna, is really the human condition. It is the outcome of the clinging of the senses to passion, and expresses itself as attachment, desire, craving for an object. It is our natural condition, the default state that we all find ourselves in. And then, of course, he offers examples of possessions, of status, of being influential, and all of these not amounting to much in terms of achieving Tripat. As pavan hasti asavari, choa chandan sej sundar nari, nat natak akhare gaya, ta meh man santokh na paya. In my mind, I have not found contentment, despite the fact that I have galloped astride horses that ride like the wind, aspavan. I have ridden elephants, hast asavari. I have slept on canopied beds with beautiful partners, perfumed with sandalwood, choa chandana, sage sundar nari. I have enjoyed dance recitals, stage shows and song, nat natak akhare gaya, but in my mind I have not found contentment. I have held court. I have been seated on a throne, which was placed on decorative carpets, takht sabha mandan do liche, sagal meve sundar bagiche. I have owned beautiful gardens and fruits, and with playfulness I have lived like royalty. आखेड़ बरत राजन की लीला, but मन ना सुहेला, परपंच हीला. Parpanch is this world play of phenomena around us. The Guru says, despite all of this, my mind could not find that joy that it is looking for. How did that come about? It came about through benevolence and compassion of the enlightener who showed me the way. Kari kirpa santan, sach kahya. Sach kahya told me the truth, showed me the way. Sarb sukh eh anand lehya. Once I was shown the way, I experienced sarb sukh, all happiness, contentment. Eh anand lehya. Anand, blissful state, but also the fact that I now have self-knowledge. Sad sang har kirtan gaiya. Instruction to us. And what he has done himself, Guru Arjan. Sad sang har kirtan gaiya, kaho Nanak wat bhagi paiye. And that's the clincher. Says Nanak, the fortunate meet the enlightener, but he's also calling himself fortunate to have found the enlightener. Kaho Nanak vad bhagi paiye. Sad sanga har kirtan gaiye. Kirtan, we have talked about kirtan as being offering praise, singing. It's many things, it's many varied things, but the idea is that you are really submitting yourself, that you're sacrificing, offering yourself. And what is yourself? It is your conditioned thought process that you're offering in return for the guidance of Gurmat. What that really means, we spoke about this in the previous passage, it meant that you need to reorient the mind. You have to develop the mind fully. And these are things that we will come back to over and over again. Jaake har tan soi suhela. Jaake har tan. Jaake is that one who possesses hartan. Hartan, self-knowledge. Only that person will find everlasting joy and happiness. Prabh kirpa te sad sangamela. By meeting the sad, the perfected one, who here is the Guru, Prabh kirpa. Prabh kirpa, the benevolence of wisdom. Wisdom reveals itself. Now, normally I've seen this translated as with the blessings of the Prabh, you find the Guru. I tend to think that when you meet the Guru, wisdom arises within the mind, which is also called Prabh. On that note, until the next time, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.